All right. We have basically no wind early Sunday morning here. Supposedly there's a south wind, so I'm taking off this way for the first time. And I'm hoping my wing will probably fall to the left and I can make a left-hand turn a little bit and take off that way. Or if I get airborne really quickly, I can power over those power lines. Or that will happen.
So basically what I think happened here was I was lined up in basically zero wind, and then all of a sudden from my right I started getting about a 3-mile-an-hour breeze. So I pulled up and I'm about 90 degrees to the wind, and my wing is shaped sort of like a rainbow, right? It's in an arch there. And so the left side, when I'm launching on my left side, that side of the wing, those cells are catching more air when I pull it up. So they rise much quicker because they're kind of facing into the wind. So that turns my wing to the right from the very second it leaves the ground, makes it very hard to counteract that. So I think I have basically two options. What I should have done is I should have set this, I should have taken a step or two to my left. So what that does is when I run forward, it pulls up the right side of my wing first. So those cells start to inflate first. Then it picks up the left side, which those left side cells are facing into the wind. So they rise with gusto, but the right side of my wing already has a head start. So it kind of counteracts. Now it's kind of how much do you move to the left? And it depends on what angle the breeze is coming, what speed the breeze is coming, your crosswind. So it's something you get with experience, and I don't have a lot of experience. So I think that's what I should have done. But for a beginner, what a beginner should do is just take the time, reset your wing facing into the wind, so it's the center of your wing is lined up with you and where the wind is coming from, and then just pull up. And once your wing's up, you can pull your brakes and turn the wing into the direction you want to take off. But until that wing is up overhead, you can't really steer it very well. So that's what I should have done. Now I'm going to reset, and this time I'm going to set up with facing more into the wind. So I should be pretty much lined up. The winds on my site here change all the time, so it can be a little bit frustrating to take off from this LZ. So now with my glider facing into the wind, I pull it up, it still turns a little bit right, I run a hard right, get it over my head, and I apply left brake, steer it towards the left, get it a little farther from these trees, pulling left brake here, pass straight away, and
Well, my plan for this flight was to go up high, take some photos, practice doing some spirals coming down, but the air is so glassy, I thought I'd take a lap down low here. Look around. So, just so that you could kind of see how fast I'm climbing. I'm at 5,200. $5,300, so pretty quick climb here. All right, I am at 5,500 feet above sea level. Yeah. All right. My motor is off. So this is the second time I've ever turned my motor off.
So I've just started practicing some sort of spirals here, and basically I pull the brake almost to my chest, which is farther than I've ever pulled it before. And then that kind of rocks the wing to one side, and it kind of shifts my arms to one side. And then I kind of lean on or weight shift into that turn, and that really accelerates me into that spiral kind of feeling. I know these are like kind of like baby spirals, but I guess that's how you start off. It's kind of weird because the wing looks like it's going backwards, you know, in these videos, but it's not really the case. I have my chest straps spread as far as possible apart. That allows a little more weight shiftability. I always fly like that anyway. My particular motor current harness doesn't have a lot of weight shift. So I'm pretty pleased at how sharp I can actually turn my wing. I didn't think this was really possible in this beginning wing, and I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. I'll probably do it a little bit more on my next flight. So here I'm pretending like my motor just quit. I'm not going to touch the throttle, and I'm going to try to do a complete landing sequence as though my motor had quit. So I'm not going to cheat and add throttle a little bit. So here I'm looking for the little pink ribbon that I have hung, and I'm surprised to see that it's heading from the west instead of the east like when I took off. So I switch it up and I approach here from the west. Unfortunately, I saw the ribbon wrong, so I am approaching downwind in about a 3-mile-an-hour wind.
Well, that's the downwind landing. I've never had that hard a landing. So what's up, Mr. Flag? You deceived me. But it's all good. I didn't get hurt or anything. I actually landed exactly where I wanted to, so that's good. But why was I going so pickin' fast? Did I not flare? Maybe I didn't flare. I'll have to watch the video.
So I think when I came in on this landing, I was going a little bit faster than normal. So I started my flare kind of early, and it was just like a long, slow flare. And so when I actually needed to flare, I didn't have a lot of momentum. I think if I did this landing again, obviously wouldn't do it coming downwind. But if I was coming downwind, I would think I'd keep my speed up right up until the very end, so I had a lot of energy, and then do a nice big flare. I checked out my motor. It looks like nothing's broken or anything. It was just kind of a light bump, but not bad. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'll be putting out a lot more videos, so feel free to subscribe.